World Masterpieces, a Norton Anthology. Norton Anthology World Masterpieces 6th edition. I like this little McGraw-Hill too. Those two are actually really good. If I'm not mistaken, I got some bellows in there. Saul bellows is in there.
That's fine.
I understand that you're trying to make thought. Then there's C.S. Lewis. I got this right here. Here's some of my Ernest Hemingway right here. And we've got these. Look Over an Angel, Cat's Cradle, essay. Stephen King, the only one I have left is the On Writing. It's kind of like a book on how to write. This is called Out of Circulation. I haven't read it. It's a cat book. Catcher in the Rye right there, and there's Hesse. Here's a series of just acting books.
What do you say? I think it's a call.
Yeah. I have all major Sam Shepard's. 7 plays, Sam Shepard. Chicago, Unseen, Fool for Love. And then I've got some acting books and things like that.
Right numbers, then it's not legit.
Right.
Go.
You mean unlawful? It's unlawful.
Read it.
I've read it several times. There's many mistakes about the whole thing. You cannot lie against your neighbor. She lied. She said I yelled in someone's face. No one yelled in anybody's face. I didn't yell in her face or anybody's face.
How about you show me that phone?
I tried. Okay, so what I did is I posted everything from this on. So for the play in store, I posted Act 1, and this would be scene 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6. This would be part 3, so I need to put part 3 on there. This is actually what says part 2. I did that because that was the last time it left off. So if you're listening to it all together, one long thing, we left off at 5702. The first act is over an hour. In-store file for in-store file. That's Act 2 file. That's the podcast. That's Act 2. That was Act 1. Act 1 is 1 hour, 29 minutes. Act 2 is only 30 minutes, which I haven't done Act 2 yet. I've only done Act 1. But we can get details right here on everything. That'd be the date. The date of Act 1. It's a 2-act play. Was Sunday. It was posted September 15th. Maybe I've read it on a Saturday of 2019. All right, so I did that wrong. Yeah, it's Sunday 15th, 2019.
Not gonna throw away that shirt. I'd like to take away about my bottles and my
All right, 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 211,609 miles. On the odometer, it is April 17th. It's probably the second part of the vlog, and we are headed to delivery. Well, I guess A Cat Named Crook, ideally, probably would be a different story if Kitty did talk. But actions speak louder than words. So I like the fact of having Kitty be a mute, and also, of course, you know, having this gift of speaking in tongues and the epilepsy, which something comes over her. And he works with her because what Hopper Head does is refurbish phones in the long run. He freelances refurbishing phones, and these are like high high-profile phones, if you would say. And Rob the Runner, also known as nicknamed Carl Lewis, he would retrieve these specific phones to be given to Hopper Head, where he would begin working on it. And they do all this kind of like Lynchian things to open the phones. It's not anything like scientific, really. It's like this kind of, this weird, like, what in the world? And that just comes out of left field. All right, Dinosaurs Botanic Garden. We do have butterflies that have been and gone, so I guess they're probably still here somewhere. Research for a movie is a lot out here, and then Lynch would say that it's in here. So it's kind of a combination of things, because regardless of what you find inside, you still have to bring it out to the outside world. You can't just imagine it only. So you have to consider the outside world. But you do have to tap into something. I've been watching Twin Peaks Return. It's actually Twin Peaks Season 3, also known as a limited event series or something like that. It was on Showtime. And I can see that he, took the original Twin Peaks, which would happen almost 30 years ago. This was released, the sequel, or the third season, was released in 2017. And the first season was like in the 90s. So it's like, 95 or something, or 90, I don't know how long it was. I think it was like 92, 93, something like that. 93, 94, something. But looking at like 2004, 2014, almost, 25 years later almost, which is insane, the whole aspect of it. But the development of it is, amazing. It's an amazing development, because it's very, very different technically. If you watch Twin Peaks, the Season 3, it's a very technical piece. There's all this specific stuff. The mentioning of the Jody, or the Joday, or the Judy, all that kind of stuff. The story itself is amplified. So it's not just the exteriors and the acting and the language, but also the story has more developed on getting to the Black Lodge and all the characters coming about, and Crazy Bob occasionally appearing in these weird things like inside an atomic bomb explosion and all this. It goes very, very detailed. Next one, 833, 1.2. This kind of, for some reason, this little area during the daytime and even at night reminds me of something that would be in Dead Poet Society, like housing or something. I don't know, like a dorm room housing, but it's just a regular complex. They've got the same thing. They all have laundry mats and everything. To me, it looks like school housing or something. A little slow tonight, I gotta admit. $855 2.6. All right, 9:20, 2 to 1 minute, 0.5. Ocean breeze salty. That is that, and this is this. Get away from here. It's a park right there. Tell me what you want, I'll tell you what you get away from here. That is that, and this is this. I tell you what you want, I tell you what you get away from here. Collecting my belongings on the ground, on the bed, from tiny cities. Yeah. All right, another night of delivery. We're gonna head back and see Linda and Kitty. Looks like we got some good deals. Got a 1 bar, one of my favorites. It's some kind of peanut butter, and then the, of course, the spiced 0 calorie raw. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna do here we go with today's kitty. Okay, shh, no, hang on.
I said,
No, you have to do it over here.
No,
he's gotta go over this way.
Did you move?
He knows what's going on. Turn the light on. Okay, we gotta get off Spielberg. Here we go with today's kitty. 9 lives. Each life has a number. Numbers 1 through 9.
Nice.
Swirl the kitty.
Sweetie.
I know.
Sound like a piece, man.
Pick a life.
I picked his butt.
Today's kitty is Edmund. Get the thing. Where's it? Right here. Okay. That's pretty good. That actually makes sense. Took me a while. Took me a few months.
Let's see if they can follow the rules. Come here.
No. Okay, y'all get the point. Here we go with today's kitty. 9 lives. Each life has a number. Numbers 1 through 9. Swirl the kitty. Okay, sorry about that. Pick a life. Today's kitty is 9. Edmund.